Hi everyone, Mary here. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I looked at Amazon. It looks like my microphone will be here in about a week. Yesterday I took the day off basically. I didn't have a great day yesterday. I'll be honest, I had one of those days where I just didn't feel like getting out of my pajamas. It's been windy and rainy and gray here, and I just, I stayed in my pajamas and I just didn't feel like getting out of bed. I got up and made food and stuff like that, but I pretty much had a down day, and I stayed down, but I felt kind of down as well. And I realized that I need a schedule. That's just the kind of person that I am. So even if it's a schedule of, okay, get up and do a online AA meeting, and then make sure I put on some sort of workout outfit so that I feel like doing some yoga or going for a walk, even if it's just around my property, or I can go around the block pretty much. I have my scheduled readings and things like that, but yesterday I didn't have any scheduled readings. I was going to take the day off and take care of myself, and I ended up doing nothing. But I'm just the person who needs a schedule, so I'm scheduling myself. And maybe you're the same way. Maybe you need to schedule yourself, even though we're home. And, not all of us are home, quite frankly. I made the mistake of feeling like everyone's home, but obviously the healthcare workers are on the front lines. The grocery store clerks, the people who are stocking the shelves, the gas station attendants, the list goes on. But I just like to take, if you don't mind, I'd like to take just a moment of silence for everyone that's on the front lines, taking care of us. And we'll just have a moment of silence for them. Sending them much love and light and thanks. Okay, so I just wanted to let you guys know, you probably already know this, but tomorrow, the 24th, is a new moon in Aries. I'm in Aries. I have a birthday coming up, and it's, I believe, a fairly powerful moon, although I'm not an astrologer. It might be a good idea today to maybe jot some intentions down, and then have some sort of ceremony for yourself tomorrow with a candle, incense, any way you can do it. But the new moon is pretty important to put your intentions out. For me, I feel like this is the event that we've been waiting for to bring forward consciousness. It's maybe the first of a few events that will bring about consciousness on the planet, part of our evolution. But I just feel like this new moon is like going from dark to light in a way. So if you can think of it that way, maybe the darkness is bringing in the light, something like that. But just maybe put out your intentions. It could be your intentions for your personal life. It could be your intentions for how you see the new earth and how you see things going forward. All right, so let's do a reading. Heavenly angels, please show us guidance for this new moon in Aries, this new moon in Aries. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so the first card up is the Seven of Cups. I'll draw 3 more cards. Ooh, this one like jumped out. Sorry about that. Ooh. This one just jumped right out. And I like it. It's the Four of Wands. This is a card about having your home and family life all together. Well, that's happening. Okay. 2 more cards, please. Heavenly angels, please show us guidance for this new moon in Aries. We have the 3 of Wands. And last card up. Last card for this new moon in Aries. the Death card, which is about change and transition. Don't get scared. All right, so this is the overall energy, and it is the Moon card. And usually the Moon card is something, it's telling us that something is still hidden that may be coming to light. I like how it's kind of a crescent moon there. And with the Seven of Cups, this card is all about an opportunity, or many opportunities coming your way, right? It could be so much opportunity that it can be overwhelming, but we have it next to this Four of Wands, which is all about home life. So I feel like for some of you, this is an opportunity. If you're not home very often and suddenly you're home with the kids, or you're home with the other members of your family, and you're usually at work, maybe you're working from home, I feel like Spirit wants us to take this opportunity to really connect with our family members, take this opportunity to be with the ones that you love, be in joy and playfulness with the ones that you love. I know these aren't easy times, but try to find the silver lining if you can. You know, one of the difficulties many of us are having is the lack of control, right? So the thing about control is, as much as we feel that we are in control of our lives, it's something like this that shows us we're really not as in control as we think we are. So it's a time to let go of the control, surrender to the universe. The universe is kind of in charge. And that can be difficult for a lot of people. You know, it brings to mind the Serenity Prayer, which is, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So kind of sit with that Serenity Prayer. It's a much longer prayer, but from the program that I'm in, it's very useful, because most alcoholics I know love to control everything, and I'm a control freak. I've been called that before. But this is a time where we kind of have to let go of control and just allow things to unfold. And be in that receiving mode. There's opportunities coming that maybe you didn't even know were there. So just know that this time is going to be opening up doors for you that you weren't aware of before. So just kind of be open to that. Be open to receive and just allow. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. So this could be you. Maybe you've planted seeds already and you're waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting for things to come from that. It could also be that this is a time where you're, with this new moon, you're planting the seeds. And it could also be a lot of us, we're waiting for something. So we're waiting for something. For some of you, that could be waiting for a COVID-19 test to come back. I don't know. It could be waiting to see if you're sick or not. It could be waiting for this quarantine to be over. Many things you could be waiting for, but I like to think of it as you've planted seeds and are waiting for the seeds that you planted to grow and bring out some sort of crop for you, metaphorically speaking. This is a time of great change and transition. I feel like we're going from a darkness to a light in some ways. Certainly this event has brought out, you know, the whole last year has brought out a lot of corruption, but more and more corruption on the government stage is going to be coming out. And certainly it's come out that our healthcare system is not what everyone thought it was, right? With our people on the front lines not being able to have the proper personal protective equipment and things of that nature, not having enough hospital beds. This is just one thing that's coming out into the open that we need to deal with as a community, as a collective. Okay, so let me draw a card from Archangel Metatron's deck. guidance for this new moon in Aries. New moon in Aries. Okay, it says ancestors, appreciation and healing. So a lot of us have been doing this work for quite some time, clearing ancestral karma. I've been doing it for quite a while. I know some of you have as well. And if you haven't, you will be, because that's what we're doing here. Our ancestors are really cheering us on from the other side as we clear karma for them and as we move into a higher level of consciousness. So you might be getting a visit from an ancestor. You might start to feel their presence, right? As you start to learn your own spiritual gifts, as you spend some time in stillness, ask your ancestors for guidance, and then just wait and see what happens. You may feel something, you may hear something, you may see something, and you might even not see it till a little while later, but you'll get a sign or something like that. Okay, they are definitely trying to help us from the other side, because our evolution is their evolution. Just like our evolution on this planet is evolution for everyone in the galaxy, all of the different star systems and our galactic family. Okay, it says Mirror Guardian, and this was from the deck from Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors. It says, Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Well, we certainly have time, don't we? So even if you do have a family at home and you do work from home, try to take some time out for yourself to reflect. Reflect on, how did we get here, right? Or reflect on how far you've come from even just 6 months ago or a year ago. Just reflect on your life. And, you know, as people are crossing over to the other side, as people are exiting the planet through this virus, you know, it kind of, it helps you to look at your own life and say to yourself, is this what I wanted to accomplish in this lifetime? Have I done everything that I wanted to do? For me, it's being of service, but for you, it might be something else. Maybe there's something that you wanted to create. Maybe you've always wanted to write a book or paint a painting or write a play or a poem. You know, what is it for you that you really wanted to do? Or start a small business. I'm not sure. It's different for everyone, but whatever it is, don't wait. You know, just reflect on that and then put out your intentions with this new moon and then take an action step. Okay, what number was this? Oh, this was number 34, sorry. 3 plus 4 adds up to 7. 7 is a number of Christ consciousness or unity. It's also a number of being on the right path. That's what that means to me anyhow. Now we have from the healing deck, and I forget the name of it. It's a card number 13. 1 plus 3 adds up to 4. That's a number about stability. And this is a card of rejection. So the message is rejection. So you may have to sit with that for a little bit. Where in your life have you felt rejected? And what has that done for you? So some of you may be feeling rejected by a partner, a significant other, a family member, or a friend. But know in this rejection, it's usually, every time I've ever been through a rejection, it's always been for my highest good. I just didn't see it at the time. So sit with it. Being rejected is no fun. It hurts, right? It hurts because it brings us back to our earliest memory when we were rejected. And so we go back to those old feelings. And we've gathered evidence that to our unworthiness, right? When we're rejected, we feel, well, I'm not worthy. And if you felt that as a young child, you're going to go back to that feeling. And then we've gathered all of that evidence to that effect all throughout our lifetime. And until you can sit with that and purge it, why does rejection hurt so much? If you go back to the very first time you felt rejected, which could be as a 3-year-old or maybe even younger, and you just kind of know that that was an illusion, right? It was just maybe a parent said something to you out of, anger or something, or I don't know. It just always goes down to a feeling of unworthiness from childhood that is just an illusion. So you want to kind of go back and figure out where it came from and sit with it. Reflect on it, right? Everything that comes to us is a mirror. So reflect on any rejection. Anything that comes into my life, I know is a mirror. It's a way for me to look at something that maybe I haven't looked at. So when I'm triggered by a person, I have to look within myself and be like, why is she bugging me so much? What is it about her that annoys me, and why? And is it something in me that I need to work on? So, all right, let's see. We'll do one more card and just get an energy. This is Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light. We'll just get what energy is around us for this new moon in Aries. Heavenly angels, please show us guidance for the new moon in Aries. New moon in Aries. Thank you so much. Mary Magdalene. I know why she's here, because she's a teacher. And this is a huge teaching moment for all of us on the planet. It says, Teacher awakens. I need my glasses. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. So, for those of you who are teachers out there, we're all teachers, right? We're all teachers and we're all students when it comes to spirituality. But don't be afraid to use your voice. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. So this is a time of great lessons that we're learning, and it's also a time to teach, to be of service in that way. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. For those of you who have reached out to me for the $30 special for 30 minutes, I really appreciate it. And I have lots more appointments in April. So if anyone is interested, I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to put an end date on it because I don't know how long this quarantine is going to last, or all these, what did Amanda Ellis call it? Safe harbor instead of lockdown. Say safe harbor. I don't know how long they're going to last. So I just want to keep it out there for anyone who needs a reading for some guidance. I'm not going to be able to answer questions like, when will I meet my soulmate? When will I have my next job? That's not really the kind of readings I'm doing. I'm doing intuitive guidance. So just kind of reading the energies and guiding you along the way. So if you'd like help with that, please contact me. You can go to my email, thelighthousemedium@gmail.com. You can also go to my website, thelighthousemedium@gmail. Wait, it's thelighthousemedium@gmail.com or thelighthousemedium.com. Just go to the contact page and leave me a note. So I think I'm going to leave it there. If you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and share. I love your comments. I read each and every one of them. And thanks so much. Hang in there, guys. So much love for all of you. Make it a great day. Take care.